anything that you weren't expecting based on your film study?
Looking back at the game, the most important thing for us this week is you never want to let a team beat you twice. We came out, things didn't go as smoothly as we wanted, but we didn't see anything out of the ordinary from Cincinnati. Everything was within our control.
The decision to stick with the PJ this week, what went into that?
Yeah, that's coach's decision. We had some conversations, behind the scenes. I don't want to get, really involved in that a whole heck of a lot, but I think Baker did a tremendous job coming in there in the second half, and those are tough situations to come into for a backup. But he steadied the offense, did a nice job. I asked him at halftime. I just said, hey, let's go put a drive together, and we got good field position on the return, and went down, completed some passes, hit some runs, and we showed a lot of fight there in the second half. But we put ourselves in a tough spot in the first half. But at the same time, it doesn't negate everything that PJ's done up to this point as well. PJ's got a lot of fight in him. He's got a lot of pride, and look forward to having a good day today and getting ready for Thursday.
Ben, what is it about PJ? It seems like he's got that, I don't know, maybe backup quarterback's mentality of always being ready, but what is it about him that kind of allows him to move forward and process everything in small chunks?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I just think, all these guys, they get here for a reason, right? They all have something special in them. They all have a fight in them. They all have a competitiveness in them. And I think that, PJ's, there's something in there that makes him special. He's got a lot of fight. And for him to be here and him to be playing the way he's played this year outside of a couple quarters says a lot about him. And, I still have a lot of faith in him. I still have a lot of confidence in him. We had a rough half the first, there the other day. But, it's all within our control. It's all within PJ's control.
It's been a while since Sam took team drills. What do you want to see out of him over the next couple of weeks as he gets acclimated?
Sam we just need to keep growing him back into it. He's been getting some of the look team stuff a couple weeks ago. He did, but it's kind of been here or there depending on how the rotation's been. So he just got to keep working through individual and gaining confidence, and we got to keep working him into the scout team stuff, and then kind of see how next week shakes out. But we're taking it kind of week by week here.
How much input did you have in that quarterback decision?
It's coach's team. It's coach's decision, and we had a conversation, obviously, with Coach Ryan. But this is coach's decision, and we all have coaches back, and we have confidence in PJ, and we have confidence in Baker, and we have confidence in Sam. So this week, PJ's getting the ball, and we're all going to support him 100%.
With wide receivers, do you feel like you're getting the timing outright with them when you're calling plays, like as far as like their route running, their technique, everything?
Am I getting the repeat that?
Are they running routes with the ideal timing, or are they using proper technique? Do you feel like the wide receivers are executing properly?
Yeah, it's we're in year one of the offense. We had a variety of different guys playing throughout the course of the season. I think you saw in the second half us pitch it and catch it pretty well. And there's some good shots of that in the second half. In the first half, we never really got things going to see that. But, yeah, I have confidence in that group. DJ leads the way for them. And I think you saw Terrace take a step going up and making a big play on the ball. We had that conversation last week. So he made a big play in the end zone there, the type of plays that big receivers like he needs to make. And he did a great job with it.
That Baker had a good second half last week. Why do you think he has overall failed this season?
Say it one more time.
Why do you think he's overall failed this season?
Who's failed?
Baker.
Baker's not failed. Baker got injured. We made the decision to go with PJ, and really those questions probably are better for Coach than they are for me. He has final say on everything, but I think Baker's a tremendous leader for us. He had moments of playing well before the injury. He had a rough game, the game he got injured, but that doesn't mean it's a failure. We still got a lot of football left to play. He offers a lot to the room and to the team and to the offense. So I would disagree with that, with those words.
Part of a Have you been a part of an interim situation like this before?
This is my first time, my first experience with it. Yes.
What has it been like, just as a, you've seen now 4 guys that you've coached with this year no longer around, 5 counting that.
Yeah, I think Coach Wilkes has done a tremendous job. I think he's firm. I think he's been a steady hand for the group. We all know what the expectations are and what the standards are, and I think he's done a great job, and I got a lot of respect for him.
I mean, he's had to make some really tough decisions the last month. What about some of those decisions strikes you?
Yeah, I know. I know this. It's not his first go around, right? So having an opinion and having an experience are 2 different things, and it's his job to get it to look the way he wants it to look, and you have to make tough decisions sometimes to do that. And I just know that as a staff, we have his back, and we support him 100%.
Have you been a good sounding board for him because of your experience as well in that seat?
I think he has a few of those kind of people around, maybe in the building, maybe out of the building. I don't know. If he needs anything from me, I'm always available, obviously, for him that way. But he don't need a lot of help from me. He's doing a great job with these guys.
From a coordinator standpoint, how helpful is it that he does have that head coaching experience and that he does know how to run a team? Has that made the process a little bit easier?
Yeah, I think things are going smooth. We had a rough game last week, but that was all of us. That was that we were all in that. That's not on one man, right? But yeah, he knows how. He's been in this league a long time, and he has the respect of the players. He has the respect of the coaches. We have his back, and we're working our tails off for him. And we're looking forward to an opportunity to bounce back this week.
I would ask, what are the kind of unique challenges when you're turning around 9 days later and playing the same team, like from a game planning, strategic standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know if I can say, putting 10 pounds of what in a 5-pound bag, right? So it's a challenge that way. It's a division opponent. They know us. We know them. So you want to do some things to counter the first time you saw them. You want to do some things you do well. You want to go after maybe some things that they've had some struggles on. But when you're playing a game like this, you want to make sure you allow the players to go play. You don't want to get in the way as a coach sometimes. And, sometimes it's a little better just to roll the ball out there and let them go play a little bit and, try not to screw it up as a coach. All right. Thank you.